Hi 23, this is Miss Lee. Sorry that I'm not able to be with you for this week. So today we're going to go through two sections in your notes so that you will be prepared to go to your Sec 3 and do this topic, and it will be easier for you when you're doing this topic. Okay, so today we're going to go through micrometer. We have learned how to use a vernier caliper. In the vernier calipers, I'll not go through them. If you need help, you can look for me after the school term. Okay, so now we'll go through micrometer. Okay, look at how a micrometer looks like. Okay, remember in page 4 of your notes. Okay, you can find this in page 4 of your notes. Page 4. Okay, the micrometer precision is even smaller than the vernier calipers. Okay, the precision is 0.005 mm. Okay, however, for vernier calipers, it is 0.05. So, when we have a very small object, which instrument should we use to measure that object, the length or the diameter of the object? Okay, it really depends. If it's really small, we should use a micrometer instead. Okay, so this is how a micrometer looks like. And now we'll go through some of the parts of a micrometer. This is what we call the spindle and the anvil. Okay, so this is the part where you insert your object. Okay, in between the anvil and the spindle. Okay, and this is locked. So after you insert this, you can actually lock it so to secure your object, so that when you measure it, it won't actually fall into different places. Okay, this is the thimble. Okay, where you see measurements over here, and this is a sleeve where we have mean scale. So in micrometer, the two important things that we always like to take note is a sleeve and the thimble. It works similarly to a vernier calipers. So if you know how to read a vernier caliper, reading a micrometer will not be that difficult. Okay, let's go to the next slide. By the way, we are at page 7 of our notes. Okay, page 7 of our notes. Feel free to pause the video. Okay, ask the teacher to pause the video if you need help. And this video will also be uploaded onto Ask and Learn, so that if you miss anything out, you can actually rewatch them again. Okay, so how do we read a micrometer? It's almost the same as vernier calipers, and it also has 0. Okay, we have to first read for 0 error first. Okay, 0 error. Similarly to a vernier calipers, okay, this is what we have as the main scale. Okay, and this part will be our timber scale. Okay, it is in page 7 of your notes. Timber scale. Okay, sorry that the handwriting is not really good because I'm using my mouse cursor to write them. Okay, so how do we read the main scale? Look at this. This is 0, meaning this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and what about this line in the middle? It represents 0.5. So if I'm pointing here, okay, this is actually a 1, this is 0, 1, 2.5. So it's a 2.5 mm. Okay, and how do I read this timber scale? These are numbers. Okay, we read it from this down to up. Okay, down to up, from the bottom to the top. So it is 35. This will be 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Okay, what does the 40 means here? A 40 means here is 0.40 mm. So in vernier calipers, you always read the main scale first, right? We always read the main scale, and then we read the timber scale. Okay, same for this. First, let's read the main scale. Okay, wherever the timber scale, this timber ends at, this is how we read. So it stopped at 5, 6, 7, right? It didn't really touch much. It didn't really go over. So this is the number that we want. So it's actually a 7.0. Okay, we'll always read at the end here where it stopped, where this timber still stopped at for a main scale. So this is 7.0 mm. Okay, and what about this line? This line will show me the timber scale. Okay, this line will show me this part. So it's 35, 36, 37, 38. So we add 0.38 mm. Okay, so we read the main scale first and then the timber scale. We add them up together. Our answer should be 7.0 plus 0.38 equals to 7.38 mm. Okay, so let's go to the next question and try them together. Okay, can you pause the video for 1 minute? Take a look at the picture. Tell me what is the main scale and what is timber scale. Okay? Okay, now let's go through the answer. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, right? It didn't really touch much. It must go over. So we don't count this 0.5, okay? It stopped here. So the main scale show me 3.0. Okay, what about the timber scale here? This is 45, 46, okay? So this is 46. So we add, what do we add? We add 0.46 equals to 3.46 mm. Okay? It's not very difficult, right? Reading a micrometer. So the answer is 3.0 plus 0.46 equals to 3.46 mm. Okay? Let's try another one. Can you again pause the video for a minute? Tell me what is the main scale and what is the timber scale. Okay, think about it first and then we'll go through the answer later. Okay, let's read the main scale now. The main scale 5, 6, 7. Okay, it sees it goes over the 0.5, right? So this is the line that we're looking for. So it will be actually a 7.5 mm. Okay, and what do we add? This line, it should be 20, 21, 22, 0.22 mm. So the answer will be 7.72. Okay, it must go over. If it's touching, it wouldn't count as that. Okay, it must be going over. So the answer is 7.72 mm. Be careful. It doesn't measure in centimeters. So please be very careful. It is in mm. Okay, it is in an mm. Okay, again, please pause the video for a minute. Okay, again, please pause the video for a minute. Tell me what is the main scale and what is the timber scale. Okay, what is the reading on the main scale? What is the reading on the timber scale? Okay, the answer should be 3.5 plus 0.06. I hope you get that correct. Did you get that correct, 2-3? The next one. Pause the video for a minute. Think about it again. It should be a 5.5 plus 0.30. So it's a 5.80. Remember, please do not write it as 5.8. Okay, I need to see the 0. Okay, because the precision of the micrometer is up to 0.005. Okay, please write that down. Okay, what about this? Pause the video for a minute again. It should be a 3.0 plus 0.09. Correct? Did you get that correct? My smart 2-3? Okay, let's do a last one. This should be 0.0, correct? There's nothing here. 0.0 plus 0.29. Okay, 0.0, because why? There's no division here. There's only a 0 mark here. So 0.0 plus 0.29. Okay, please be careful again. If it's 0.0, please write them down. Do not write 0. I know some of you will write 0, so please do not write 0. Write 0.0. Make sure you don't lose any marks. Okay? Can? Okay, let's do some micrometer exercise. Go to page 8 for your notes. I want you to spend 5 minutes. Pause the video. Spend 5 minutes to tell me what is the zero error in this different kind of question. Okay, 1A, 1B, 1C, and 1D. Do the question. You will go through the answers together. Okay. Hopefully you have done. Okay. You have done the zero error questions. Now let's go through the answer. So for 1A, okay, look at the line again, the main line. Okay, this line here. Where does it stop? It stopped before 0, right? So since it stopped before 0, and this is we count from 0 to the bottom because it stopped before 0. So this is 1, this is 2. Since it stopped before 0, when it's before 0, okay, before 0, the zero error is negative. Okay, so this is 1, 2. Okay, 1, 2. Therefore, the zero error will be negative 0.02. Okay, what about 1B? Okay, let's look at this. 1B stops after 0. Look at this line. It stopped after 0. So after 0 will be positive. Okay, please write them down in your notes. It is not in your notes and you will forget about it. Please write them down now. Take out your pen and write them down. After 0 is positive. So this is 0, 1. Correct? So the zero error will be positive 0.01. Okay, it's a positive 0.01. And what do we do with zero error? We always minus them away from our observed reading. Okay, remember the correct reading is equals to observed. Okay, observe. Okay, this is wrong spelling. Observe minus zero error. Okay, so for the subsequent C and D, I will not go through how we get them, but I'll give you the answer. The answer should be positive 0.02 mm and 1D will be positive 0.03 mm. Let's go to the next page, page 9 of our notes. Okay, I want you to spend 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, hopefully you are done in 5 minutes. It's not difficult. I want you to do the question and I'll go through only 2A and 2C. Okay, the rest, please do them yourself. It is not difficult. Go and try it. Okay, you have to practice in order to be fast and accurate at reading micrometer. Pause the video and do the questions now. Do the practice questions now. In page 9 and page 10 of your notes. Okay, let's go through 2A. Same thing, 2A. Look at the main scale. This is 1, 2, and it stops after, right? So it's a 2.5 plus 0.3. It's a 2.5 plus 0.3. For 2B, it is a 3, okay? It's a 3 plus 0.07. This is 5, 6, 7. 6.5. Okay, this is 6.5 plus 0.4. And you will get, okay, please cancel this. This is not 5.5. This should be a 6.9. 6.9. Okay, this is a 6.90. Okay, for 2D, the answer should be 8.14. 8 plus 8 plus 0.14, and we'll get 8.14. Okay, what about page 10? Remember, corrected reading is always equals to observed reading minus 0 error, correct? So let's go to observe first. We know that the 0 error is negative 0.02, right? So this is here. How do we observe? 2.5 plus 0.3 minus of 0.02, negative 0.02, and you get this answer. Okay, and notice something I want you to note, that for the mean scale, do you realize that it's always either 0.0, it's always either 1.0, always end with 0 or 5, right? 1.0, it can be 2.5, okay, from the mean scale. Okay, this is the mean scale. Or 3.0, 0.5, it will never be a 0.8, right? From the mean scale, never. So be careful when you read, it's always 0.5 or 0.0. Okay, what about 3B? Same thing, read the micrometer first, and then after that, you minus off the 0 error. Okay, so same thing, 3.00, we add 0.07 from the timber scale and minus away negative 0.02. So you get 3.09. Let's go to page 11. Okay, I want you to take 5 minutes again to read the thing. Okay, to read the micrometer. Be careful and try yourself. I'll go through the answer after we have finished them. Okay. For A, so be careful. This is 10, 11. This is not 5 anymore. This is 10, 10, 11, 12. So this is 12.00 plus 0.41. Since the 0 error is a positive 0.03, we minus off positive 0.03. And the answer should be 12.38. Okay? The other one, for B, this is a 15. So please be careful. 15, and we add 0.17, minus off 0 error again, and we get 15.14 mm. Please be careful, your units are very important. Okay, so this is the end of the micrometer lesson. I hope you understand. If you do not understand, please look for me. I'll only be available during the holidays, okay, after your school, but I'll still be there. Okay? Good job, 2-3. I hope you learned something today. You may take a break. Thank you for your attention. Bye-bye.